through my veins. On the pitch where the glory remains, the cockerel stands brave on the crest. North London pride, this ain't no jest. From lane to the new shining ground, echo chants where the legends are found. Heroes carved in the heart of time, we march on through grit and grime. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Echoes of King and Greaves in the air. Every goal, the sound declares. Heartbeats pound like a drummer's song, marching forward fierce and strong. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. I'm Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. I'm Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Northwest London derby. Welcome to West Ham versus Tottenham. Welcome to the best watch along on YouTube with me, Dermatron, aka Dermatron, on THFC Till We Die. We're home Tottenham past, present, and the exciting future under Thomas Frank as we look to get back to winning ways after that 1-0 defeat to Bournemouth just before the international break. And today we are going to get back to, because I'm predicting a 3-1 win today for Spurs. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to turn up and we're going to pop some bubbles because we are that way inclined. Guys, if you didn't join me for Before the Whistle, why not? Where were you? But let me just do something here, guys, because this is not working out a little bit because you can only see half of me and not the whole side of me. There we go. That's better. Let me just do this. There you go. That's better. That is better. Yes. And where were you? Where were you? You should have been joining me as I went through the lineup, but you know, I'm a nice bloke and that's the way I am. I will go through the lineup again for you. And I was meant to change it actually, and I didn't. So give us 2 minutes. I will change it. Just talk amongst yourselves for a little while. Do you know what? I'll leave it as it is. Damn it. Right, we have got a Vicario in goal. It is a 4-2-3-1 formation that he's playing. It is a Vicario in goal. We've got a back four, Jed Spence and Mickey van der Ven, Captain Romero, the Argentinian Bulldog. And we've got Porro as well. We've got Palunia playing as the number 6 with Bergville as well. Papasar playing in the 10 role. And then up front, we've got Xavi Simons playing with the number 7 shirt. Kudos on the right, Simmons on the left, and we've got Mateus Tell playing up front, making his rare start up front for Spurs with Colo and Richarlison on the bench. So Thomas Frank going with something different up front. Hope you're all guys watching me. Hope you're doing well as we get ready for the big game, for the big West North London derby. This is West Ham's cup final, to be fair. We're going over there. We want to make West Ham lily white and not claret and blue. Big up to Henry. Henry's going for a 3-1 Spurs win as well. The same as me. The teams are in the tunnel, guys. There's Romero. Absolutely concentrated, looking ahead, doing the Roy Keane, ignoring the people around them, ignoring the referee, ignoring Bowen's handshake. Don't want to talk to you. I want to go on that pitch. I want to beat you. I'm going to put you in your place. You're going to go home crying tonight because we're going to smash you. And there is him as the teams now start to come out of the tunnel at the London Stadium, a place where it's the only ground as well. You have to bring binoculars to watch the game. It is horrendous there. It really is horrendous there. And there's the bubbles. I mean, please tell me, grown men playing with bubbles, have you ever heard anything like it? But look, it is what it is. If they want to play with their bubbles, it's no harm in our. We don't have to say anything about it. We just turn up, take the 3 points, take the match ball, take it back to the lane, and we're all happy Tottenham fans. Let's get on with it. And there's Kudos making his return, his first early return to the London Stadium after playing at West Ham for a while. I bet he will get a reception. Paquetá did stay at West Ham eventually, and he didn't move. So how will he play today as well? He actually owes the West Ham fans a performance. There's Xavi Simons making his Spurs debut, his Premier League debut as well. And this is the West Ham team. We're going to go through it first for you guys. They are playing. It's Graham Potter. He's under a lot of pressure. And start with Harmison and go for West Ham. They're going with a back four, I think. Yet they are with Kyle Walker-Peters, former Tottenham player. You've got Max Kilman in there as well. We've got Duruf as well. A couple of the West Ham defenders. We've got a Greek player, which name I would not try to pronounce. The two are going to be Sojak and Ward-Prowse playing in the defensive roles. Then the front three, you've got Fernandes, Paquetá, and Somerville making a rare start for West Ham as well. And then up front, it is Bowen playing the low striker role. It is a 4-2-3-1. And look, and the bench as well. Look, there's some players that scare me. Somerville does, Paquetá does, Bowen does. Fernandes is a good player, as Gerard is saying in the chat. For Tottenham, Thomas Franks, Lily White Army, the Blue and White Army. This is his 11. He's gone for the Italian maestro, Vicario in goal. He's gone with a back four of Pedro Porro, the Spanish master. We've got the Argentinian Bulldog and Romero, the quickest defender in the West, Mickey van der Ven, and Jedi Spence. We've got a two-man defensive midfield in Lucas Bergville and Paulinia. Then we've got a front tree, a midfield tree of Kudus on the right, Papasa in the centre, Sivens on the left. And then playing the lone striker role for Tottenham tonight is Mateus Tell, making a rare start up front. Is that a good decision or a bad decision? Again, if you look at the bench, we have Kingsley, Danso, Richarlison, Udogie, Brennan Johnson, Wilson Odegaard, Benny Bentancur, Ben Davis, and Kulu as well on the bench. Gerard's going for 1-1. Giants going with me 3-1, same as Henry as well. Big up to everyone. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscription as we're on the march to 2,200. Let's get there. Call it Derma. I'm calling it Gerard. I'm going for a 3-1 win. I'm bringing it up. I always do. Call it. He always does this. Call it Dermo. 3-1 Spurs win. Going down to the bookies, Gerard. Put a fiver on that, and you will make a lot of money, and you can have a few points on my recommendation. There's Jed Spent. There's Mateus Tell there. 16 starts, 16 appearances, 15 starts, only 2 goals, 1 assist in them 16 appearances for Tottenham Hotspur. But there's Vicario given they're in the huddle. And they're given near the Spurs end, and he's given the lecture. There's Thomas Frank thinking, what the hell are all these bubbles? You think these are grown men? playing with bubbles, and even sing about bubbles as well. I mean, come on. I mean, what more do you want? There's Graham Potter. We're about to get off and underway. It is Tottenham to kick it off. Tottenham are playing from right to left in the first half. And we are off and underway, guys. And it is Tottenham Hotspur who get us now underway. And it's kicked long up the field. Looking for Simmons, doesn't find it. Palunia heads it on. Simmons tries to get an early start, and it doesn't. It goes out for a Tottenham throw. It came off a West Ham player. Just a bit, guys. I am in a different location for the next 16 days. So my setup is not how it used to be, or some. If I'm not looking directly at you, I apologize. My monitor's got the game, the other monitor. I will do apologise if it's not as professional as you. Hits Bergville with a long throw in, looking for a flick on, does find it. Hits Tottenham. His kudos, he shoots. It comes off a Ward Prowse there, but it goes out for a Tottenham throw-in. But Papa Sarr keeps it in. He was going out for a corner. It's gone out for a goal kick. Papa Sarr saying that was a corner. But there was kudos, eager as a beaver, trying to score a goal, trying to score one against his old team. And it goes out. Joined Tottenham Hotspur for 55 million quid in the summer. So good early start from Tottenham. Tottenham starting very well. Here's Harmson now for West Ham. Steps back, looking to boot this long into the midfield, and West Ham start. But West Ham haven't had a good start to the season. Only one win after out 3. Tottenham 2 wins in 1 defeat out of their first 3. So Tottenham more the team in form. Good bit of head tennis. Romero, kudos trying to get it. Bergville doesn't get it. There's Porro again, kicks it to Sarr. Sarr plays it off a West Ham player, trying a bit higgledy-piggledy in that up the field. That was from Porro first time. Goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Big up, guys. Yeah, if you can do me a favour. I know I hate asking, but just hit the like and subscribe if you can. And if you're over on X, do come over and do hit the subscription if you can. It is free, guys, and it does us a big favour. But his kudos, he runs past one, he beats 2 Czechs, comes off a West Ham player, and the jeers come up from the West Ham fans as the ball goes out for a throw-in to Tottenham Hotspur. Here's Porro now with the ball. Just over the halfway line, goes back now into the Tottenham area to Romero. Captain Romero now to his defensive partner, Mickey van der Ven. Nicky van der Ven to England cap, Jed Spence. Jed Spence tries to find Bergville, doesn't get there, gets done, but his Chevy Sivens trying to get in there, does get a Tottenham note. It goes out for a West Ham throw-in. 0-0, only coming up to 3 minutes gone, guys. And firstly, I do apologise to you members who didn't get your normal build-up show as you normally would. There will be one done on Monday evening for you guys at 8 o'clock for the Champions League as well. So do join me for that. There is a post-match show tomorrow night. Final score will not be tonight, guys. It will be tomorrow at 8. And I think James is joining me for that as well. So look out for that if you can, guys. Mickey van der Ven back to Vicario. Vicario takes 2, 3, 4 steps out. Finds Mickey van der Ven now. Mickey van der Ven runs forward. Coming up to the halfway line. Chips it forward. Looking for a Tottenham player. Doesn't find anyone. And West Ham get it back to Harmson. Harmson kicks it first time up the field. Is that going to go out? Yes, it is going out for a Tottenham throw. There's Thomas Frank. Throws it to a Tottenham player to start off again. I think it was Mickey van der Ven, but here is Jed Spence, Jedi master of people on the wing. Here's Romero now. Romero to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven passes back to Romero. Romero stops, stamps the ball, finds Porro. Porro being rushed a little bit, tries to find it. Kudos there. But West Ham do attack on that right side. Now West Ham here overcooked it straight into the legs on the arms of Vicario. Vicario kicks it to Mickey van der Ven. It's a quite open game, guys. It's very end-to-end stuff. It's very fiery. It is a London derby, so it's going to be pretty righteous atmosphere as well. But here's now Vicario. Lovely, Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now kicks it long up the field, looking for the space, looking for Xavi Simmons. Simmons chasing it, won't get that. Sort the overcook, but Xavi Simmons puts his hand up in the air to thank Van der Ven. We could see what he was trying to do. And we saw it the other day in training as well, guys, when I was watching it. You can hear Thomas Frank saying, put it through, give everything to Simmons, give everything to Simmons. There's Vivian Lewis and Charlie. Charlie Lewis is next to Johan Lang. Venai is next to Vivian. Vivian looking very, very intensive here at the game. The new owners of Tottenham Hotspur, the new non-executive chairman. I don't think Peter Charrington is there. He might be, he might not be, but there's Thomas Frank. Looks a bit more relaxed as well, guys, must be said. But here's Porro now. Porro. Now Porro to Kudus. Kudus back to Porro. Porro kicks it long up the field. No Tottenham there. Mateus Tell. Now it seems to be that Sims has gone more into the centre. There's Mateus Tell trying to work hard, trying to close down. Simmons does the same, but Bergville does get it. Good stuff from Bergville. Bergville loses it though. But Tottenham Hotspur now. Here's West Ham. Who on the break. West Ham looking for the first break. Here's Bowen. Bowen now. Oh, Fernandez tries to cross it in. It goes long. It goes wide to Somerville now. Here's Somerville now. Trying to find Paquetá. Paquetá back to Somerville for West Ham. West Ham trying to build it up. Tottenham back defending. Paquetá looking for Somerville. Somerville now on the left-hand side. Crosses it in. Bowen nearly got his head to it, but the header out there for Mickey van der Ven. Still in West Ham. West Ham go back now. And the West Ham fans start getting rowdy. Start getting a little bit encouraging the team, getting behind the team to, keep going, doing what they're doing. Here's Somerville now against Kudus. Tottenham back defending a little bit. Tottenham getting pegged back a little bit here now. Inviting pressure, which isn't good. But here's a cross now. Checks, Porro's lost it. Here's Paquetá now. Puts the cross in, looking for Bowen. He's not going to get there. Damo, give Tommy Frank a score for the haircut. I'll give him 2 out of 10 for the haircut, to be fair. Did he have a haircut? I didn't even know he had one. But that is look, the same first 7 minutes, Tottenham started well, but West Ham have come back into it now. I'm putting Tottenham under a lot of pressure. Here's now Romero. West Ham are pressing more, are pressing Tottenham more, but here's Kudus now. Kudus, he swings it from right to left, but here's Jed Spence. Good, takes it on the chest. Tries to find it, and it gets done for handball. It was on the arm as well. It was on the chest. Come on, referee. That's ridiculous. There's Thomas Frank complaining to the fourth official. There's Mateus Tell. A big game out of him needed today. It's West Ham now. Still inside their own area. Tries to go Bowen then. Does it. Good tackle from Bergville. Here's Xavi Simmons now. What can he do? His first will attempt. He goes in, tries to find Bergville. Bergville finds Papasar. Papasar now to Porro. Porro trying to find Kudus now. Kudus on the ball on the right side of midfield. Goes past Somerville. Gets crossed in and he gets out for Tottenham. Get the first corner of the game. But Kudus does have Somerville's number. He really does. And he did sort of get ahead of him, but Somerville got a last-ditch tackle in, puts it out for a corner. Kudus gets the ball, and it's the first corner of the game, and it goes to Tottenham Hotspur. Now, if you're wondering where Tottenham are playing, think of the Tottenham Hotspur playing. Think of the South Stand. Tottenham are playing towards the old, away from the South Stand in the first half. So if you are not sure where Tottenham are playing, think of White Hart Lane. Think of where the South Stand is and where Tottenham are playing. That way you get it. Corner goes in, header out by West Ham. Here's Simmons now. Goes all the way back now to Jed Spence. Jed Spence goes all the way back to Vicario. Vicario, first touch now to Jed Spence. Jed Spence. Thomas Frank's on the touchline. Simmons back to Vicario. Vicario well out of his area. Long kick up the field, looking for Kudus. And he does find Kudus, takes it down on his foot. Lovely bit of football. Here's Kudus now. Kudus still with the ball. Cross in now. Tottenham all looking for Mateus Tell. Gets header out. And there's offside. And this is a stupid rule. If you're offside, just flag it off straight away instead of waiting for the game, the passage to play to finish. It's the most stupidest rule in the world. Just offside, you're offside. Oh dear. But there's Graham Potter. He's only won 6 of his last 21 Premier League games as West Ham coach, drawn 5 and lost 10. So that is not a good record at all. He is under extreme pressure here, and I think a defeat today might be the end of his time as West Ham manager. As West Ham with the goal kick long up the field. Good header down. That was from Palunia. Palunia then goes to West Ham, goes out for a goal kick, and there's Potter there looking a little bit perplexed, a little bit, I think. Big up to everyone that's watching. Really appreciate the company, guys. It really does mean a lot. But look, we are on the march to 2,200, so let's get there ASAP if we can. Here's Jed Spence now. Jed Spence going down the wing, trying to find options, trying to find Bergville. Bergville plays 1-2 with him. Jed Spence again goes out for a Tottenham Hotspur throw-in. It was Susak that got the tackle in from West Ham. Big up to everyone. What am I doing? I'm doing something, and I don't know what I'm doing. I am doing something. But here's Romero now to Papa Sarr. Papa Sarr looking for options, finds Jed Spence. Jed Spence now all the way back to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven to Romero. Romero goes down to middle to Sarr now. Sarr finds Palunia. Palunia now to Porro. Porro now. Jed Spence looking for it on the left side. He's got his arms up. Is Romero going to use him? He does. He finds Palunia. Tottenham being very, 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 very cagey here with their build-up, but good build-up as well. Keeping the ball, making West Ham use it. Making West Ham chase it, if you know what I mean. Big up to Palunia now. Here's Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now to Jed Spence on the left-hand side. Xavi Simons asking for it. Jed Spence, does he use him? Goes back to Palunia. Palunia tries to chip it down the middle, trying to find Papa Sarr, doesn't find him, and the ball goes out for a West Ham goal kick. I'd say it's an easy, even start, to be fair, guys. I think Tottenham started very well. And then West Ham grew into it. There is Thomas Frank writing a few notes down. And trying to, if he has to make any changes or whatever he has to do. Won 6 of 8 games as Brentford manager against West Ham, which is very encouraging as well. But here's Papa Sarr now down the wing. Come on, Tottenham. Let's get this done. Come on. Let's get a win today. Come on. Let's get a win and let's get back the winning ways. Let's get up that league. We've got Champions League, of course, on Tuesday at home to Villarreal. I wonder will you see some rotation in the second half to rest players before our big Champions League debut. But here's Porro, here's Palunia. Palunia now. First ball looking for Mateus Tail. Mateus Tail was fouled. Referee says the free kick. Thank you very much. The West Ham player says, no, he wasn't. Yes, you were. Get on with it. Van der Ven now. Van der Ven to left-hand side to Jed Spence. Jed Spence to Bergville. Bergville back to Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons now to Palunia. Palunia goes from left to right. Looking for Kudos. Kudos takes it on his chest. Well done. Lovely little ball that was from Kudos. That's another foul. The referee doesn't give anything. The referee's been a bit of a joke today. He says West Ham have got that ball. But anyway, here's West Ham on the attack. Here's Fernandez, to West Ham to Bowen. Bowen now looking for Walker Peters trying to fund. Here's Fernandez. Here's West Ham. They're in Tottenham area. Oh, just wide. And the Tottenham defence were at a standstill, didn't know what to do, didn't know to go left or right. Paquetá had in the centre circle, in the centre of the box, had absolutely an eternity to make up his mind, and he ended up doing neither, pulled it wide. And it really was, but Tottenham Hotspur's defence was all over it. Very good chance, but here's Kudos now. Tottenham now looking, there's a Spurs player on the ground holding his face. Here's Xavi Simons now. Can Tottenham punish West Ham for that? Simons now. Oh, he was trying to get Bergville in. Bergville ran ahead of him. just communication. That will come. That will come. But his West Ham got a little bite in. Oh, Romero let it run through his feet. Oh, and there was Somerville going through it, but he didn't get there. Went straight back to the goalkeeper. And as I said, it's a very open, fast game. This is a typical London derby. But big up to Leo Starman. He says, come on, you Spurs. Yeah, big up to you, Leo. Big up to Giant. Says, shit, that was close. It was very close, guys. But here's Bowen now. Goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Mickey van der Ven doing some good stuff. But 15 minutes gone, guys. West Ham with the closest chance, the biggest chance to take the lead in the first 15 minutes. But again, Tottenham's defence was caught wandering a little bit. But here's Walker Peters, did play for Tottenham, went to Southampton, then West Ham on a free transfer. Well, he was one of these players that you can signed up for nothing. His contract ran out and he was released. But here's now West Ham starting to build up. Tottenham playing a 4-4-1, 4-5-1 in defence. But here's Tottenham now. Here's West Ham. Oh, again, Tottenham's defence has been all over the place. Come on, Spurs, get your head in the gear. Come on, here's Simmons now. Palunia. West Ham get a few chances here now. Pass it through to Papa Sarr. Papa Sarr now starts to run forward with it. Looking for options, looking for player free, doesn't it? It goes to Porro. Porro goes back to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven to Jed Spence. And Spence to Mickey van der Ven. Tottenham playing inside their own area, coming up to the halfway line. Probably about now, they're up to it now. Are we into the West Ham area? Not yet, but we will be now with Jed Spence. He's just over it. Now, Tottenham are just playing it around themselves at the back. No forward thunking at all. Just playing it around the back, playing it to one another. Here's Simmons now. Simmons to Bergville. Bergville lets it go. Lovely little back heel. Here's now Papa Sarr. Tottenham Hotspur now on the break inside the West Ham area. Here's Kudos now. Kudos looking for Papa Sarr. Every time Kudos gets the ball, he gets booed. Not surprising by the West Ham fans. He want to score a goal today. Here we go. Again, Spurs playing it a little bit. Left ball from right to left. Here's Simmons on the left-hand side. What can he do in his first time? He's looking for an action. He's looking for a shot. Is he going to get what he calls it? Oh, it gets deflection off the West Ham defender. It goes out for a Spurs corner. Spurs got the second corner of the game. And that was a good little bit of skill that was from Simmons. It probably wasn't on target anyway. It wasn't going to go in. Or was it? No, it wasn't going to go in. But it got a deflection of the player. That was a good start. Good start for that from Simmons. Well on, sir. Here's Kudos now. Goals conceded from corners. West Ham have conceded 4 goals. Leeds with 3, Fulham with 2. So West Ham of most this season have conceded the goal. Can Tottenham take the lead here in the 18th minute of the game? The referee's talking to Bergville and I think Fernandez in the box there. I don't know what he's saying. Anyway, no name, just a talking to. But here's Kudos now with the Tottenham throw it corner. Strings it in. It's Romero. Romero gives Tottenham to lead with a and you thought that is a goal. Why has that not been given? That is a goal. Oh, come on, referee. Here's the corner. Let's see Mickey van der Ven. He was pushed in by the keeper. I'm sorry. That for me, the goalkeeper pushes Mickey van der Ven into the West Ham player. I'm sorry, that's a goal. That is a goal. I'm sorry, that's a goal. I'm sorry, that's a goal. In any shape or form. If this is not given, VAR has to go, and it has to go now. That is a goal. I am sorry. I am sorry. That is a VAR needs to go. I agree, Giant. VAR needs to be scrapped, not given. Exactly. The goalkeeper pushes Van der Ven into the West Ham player. What's he supposed to do? I am sorry. That is a goal. It should have been given. That is ridiculous. And if VAR come out tonight and say, we'd like to apologise to Tottenham Hotspur, the goal should have been given. I'm sorry, that is not good enough. It needs to go, and it needs to go now. I'm sorry. If I'm Thomas Frank, I'm absolutely fuming with that. I'm going to the fourth official and telling them that is a goal. I am sorry. You don't know what you're doing. And Tottenham need to use this as ammunition now and a little bit of ammunition to go out and bury this team for good, because that is absolutely stupid. Good tackle from Mickey Van der Ven. Is that good enough for your VAR? Seriously. Absolutely. He is, John. I see that as well. Do you know, that is typical VAR. A perfectly good goal and VAR give it, because the goalkeeper pushes Van der Ven into a West Ham player, who pushes into Mickey Romero, who falls into a West Ham player. And, you know, he scores a very good goal. West Ham get their first. And if I'm Romero, I'd be pissed. I'd be very pissed. Yeah, the referee has been this. Yeah, he has been. Gillette again couldn't organise a piss up in a brewery. That was a goal. I am sorry. Anyway, more about that tomorrow night. I'm really ranting on that because VAR for me needs to go. But anyway, corner to West Ham. Here's Ward-Prowse now, takes it short. Looking to Somerville to Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse gets the ball in. Here's Bowen, heads it back in, and well saved. Straight into the arms of Vicario. Tries to get a quick one going, doesn't take his time, has a look round. Yeah, it is Giant 68, absolutely. But I'm so angry with that. That is such a ridiculous. This is why the game's being ruined. The game is being ruined by a bunch of idiots in the room somewhere refereeing the game. The game is not refereed by the referee. It's refereed by somebody far off in Stockley Park, probably watching, probably reading the latest novel from God knows, or reading something he shouldn't be reading. I mean, how is that? I mean, last year that goal gets given. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous that a decision like that, and even Alan Smith said in the commentary, if that goal's not given, it'd be very soft. I mean, it was a goal, and they didn't give it because they didn't know what they're doing. The Premier League need to sort the house out, and they need to sort it out now. It's a load of bollocks. It really is. I'm sorry. I'm so angry over that. West Ham start attacking again, goes out, and the West Ham defender Gilman kicks it long, and it goes out for a thing. I don't know what Mickey Van der Ven else has to do here. Are they giving it for that? Oh, come on. I mean, he never touched him. I am sorry. That's just football gone mad. I think even the commentators on Sky are bewildered why that goal was not given. Yeah, exactly, Gerard. The ex-Hammer on commentary said it was even a goal. I mean, I don't know what we're living. Are we living in a world where you can't touch this has become a non-contact sport now? This is what we're getting at. And if he's trying to let the game flow, I get that. And he's probably doing a very good job at that. But that was a goal. I think VAR have absolutely created unless VAR want West Ham to win this game. And again, I've said it a long time ago, VAR is open to corruption. Of course it is. I mean, that's just proof of it. That it's the VAR should have given the goal. They didn't. But here's Walker Peters. Good tackle by Savvy Simmons as well. Big up to him. Go on, here's West Ham blow and bubble idiots. There's Mateus Tail. I think he's holding his groin. Rick. Oh, really? That's interesting. There were, yeah, Pigeon is warming up. The Brazilian Pigeon. Do you know he threw himself to the ground? Doesn't get booked. Do you know? I don't know what you guys think, but honestly, I am absolutely fuming. Let's have a look. Comes in. Oh, I'm sorry. Why is he not being booked for diving? Seriously. It's well, we actually paid 30 million for him. I get your point, Gerard. Is there going to be? Well, he's up again and he is running around. So I don't know if he is going. There we go. There is Thomas Frank again talking to the fourth official. There's Wells doing what he's doing. Guys, just let me know. Is there anything coming through onto the stream? Because I have got the game on with the commentary on, just for little things that I may have missed. So let me know if it's not coming through. Then Brand. Here's Jed Spence long up the field. Good flick on that was. Bowen looking to get into it, doesn't get it, doesn't press, but does. Keeps running forward, goes all the way back to Henderson. Harmison. Action areas 14% in the West Ham area, 38% in Spurs area, 48% in the middle. So more the action has been in the Spurs area, but yeah, but I tell you one thing though, I can't believe what I'm just watched. I really can't. Anyway, coming up to half an hour gone, here's Jed Spence. Bergville, Mickey van der Ven, Romero with the ball. Back to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now to Jed Spence. Jed Spence now to Simmons. Simmons goes past one. That's a yellow card, referee. He's playing advantage. Here's Jed Spence now. Jed Spence. Oh, what a woeful cross from Jed Spence. Here's Harmison now to Shusik. West Ham now. Town a little bit more freer now when he's running around. So whatever niggle he had, he's playing through it. But here's Tottenham now. But here's Romero all the way back to Vicario. Vicario now. Here's Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven. Here's Jed Spence now. He did get his first England international at the weekend, during the week. So big up to him as well for that. And it is going to be a Spurs throw-in, I think. Or is it a West Ham throw-in? No, it's a Spurs throw-in. Jed Spence takes it very quickly to Mickey van der Ven. Vicario out there, marshalling his defence, marshalling the defenders where to go with it. Here's Romero now. Romero to Palunia. Palunia looking for options, finds Papasar. Papasar pays it back to Romero. Romero looking for more options. Romero finds Sarr again. Sarr to Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven checks back. Tottenham playing a little bit of football, keeping it at the back, not rushing forward, being very patient with the build-up, very on Tottenham-like. But if it gets the win, it gets the win. That's all we care about. Here's here's Romero now. Romero. Palunia to Van der Ven now. Van der Ven now. Tries to find Simmons, does find Simmons. What's Simmons going to do? Simmons looking for Bergville, finds Bergville. Bergville now to Palunia. Palunia to Simmons. Simmons crossfield ball back into the Tottenham area with Romero. Here's Romero now into the West Ham half of the pitch, trying to find the centre pass. Here's Simmons now. Simmons now looking for somebody there, and there was nobody there. And for fuck's sake. Walker Peters now with the throw-in. Kicked the field by the defender back into Tottenham now. Here's Romero with the header back into Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven does find Vicario. Vicario kicks it long up the field. Here comes header back from West Ham. West Ham trying to a bit of viggledy now. Here's Romero. Romero to Jed Spence now. Jed Spence. For me, West Ham have been the slightly better team in this first half. Tottenham have had of course, a goal conceded, a goal taken off for absolutely stupid reasons. But here's Jed Spence now. Jed Spence gets on the ball. Here's Spence now. Spence now. Trying to find Bergville. Bergville does find Simmons. Simmons looking for a chance. Oh, here's Porro. Porro crosses in. Oh, just over the head of Bergville, and it goes out for a goal kick to West Ham. Here was Jed Spence. Lovely little ball here. Jed Spence. And lovely little Vicario. Bergville. There was Simmons. Simmons couldn't find anything. Does get the pass to Porro. Porro was looking for Bergville. Bergville was offside anyway, so the goal wouldn't have counted. 0-0 after half an hour. Here goes. Kicked it long up the field. Good header. That is again from Porro back to a West Ham player. Kilman goes back to Harmison. Harmison now to Shuzek. Shuzek to Walker Peters for West Ham. Trying to find his now West Ham trying to, but Tottenham pressing well. Tell does not look fit to me at all. He really doesn't look fit. And there is, look at Thomas Frank. He's absolutely fuming on the pitch, telling the players to press up. Tottenham have resorted to not really doing a lot, just he's trying to say, move forward, move forward. Tottenham are not pressing at all. They're really not. But here we go. It's West Ham again with the kick, looking long up the field, trying to find Bowen. Bowen, good header from Romero. Romero to Jed Spence. Jed Spence to Simmons. Simmons now with the ball, runs down the left wing like a blue-ass fly, trying to find somebody. Does find Spence. Spence. Walker Peters gets the tackle in. He goes out for a Tottenham corner. Tottenham's third in the match. Thanks for calling. Cheers, Tequila. Oh, Lord. It's not boring. It's just, it's a London derby that I don't think it's lit fire, but yeah, thank you. Look, the goal should not have been the goal should have been given. I think that would have opened up the game. But again, VAR being a bunch of useless wankers that they are. Anyway, Simmons with the corner kick comes in. Oh, nearly a Tottenham goal, but not aired out. But here is Porro. Porro back to Spence. But Spence gives it away to Paquetá. Paquetá now to here's now Ward-Prowse now. Ward-Prowse against Jed Spence. Could Jed Spence, that ball went out? Yes, it did go out. Bring the ball back. Thank you very much. Cheating East Londoners. Seriously, go and play with your bubbles. That's all you seem to be good for. I mean, I'm looking at this again, right? He never touched his face. Fernandez then runs forward. Then he pushes the goalkeeper and Fernandez push him, right? There's a load of middling in the box. I mean, what's he supposed to do? Seriously. What is Van der Ven supposed to do? He gets pushed into his own player. Walker Peters falls over like he's been touched by a feather. And the goal's not given. Again, it's VAR being absolutely ridiculous, stupid, and they can't even do. VAR should not be in football. End off. They need to get rid of it and need to get rid of it now. It's absolutely ruining the game. We should be 1-0 up with that there. And because VAR decided, I'm not going to give the goal because we're feeling a bit sorry for West Ham and Graham Potter. I couldn't give a shit. Really couldn't give a shit. Seriously. Big up to you, Gixie, said ref, and eats corn the long way. Yeah, I don't know. Big up to you. Big up to you, Gixie, as well. Big up to you, Tequila, as well. To Simon Jordan of the channel. Now, is that now good? What are you going to give there, ref? Of course you're going to give another corner. Because you're a West Ham fan. You've got a West Ham shirt underneath your refereeing kit. You've been promised a load. They're showing it again. Seriously. And how's that not a penalty? How is that not a penalty? Seriously. If I was Romero, I'd be asking serious questions here. He needs fucking booking. I am sorry. He grabs hold of him, grabs round the wrist, he pulls him down. He's got hold of his shirt. He's not that. How is that not a penalty? Serious to God. And they haven't given it. Please tell me in what earth or what are they watching? Seriously, what are they watching in Stockley Park? This is ridiculous. And I don't blame Romero for losing, having a go with them. I really don't. This is absolutely stupid. I would be pissed with the referee as well. We should have had a goal and we should have had a penalty. And I'm sorry. Fernandes needs fucking booking. Absolutely ridiculous. The game is as corrupt as fuck. Here's Simmons now. I'm not even angry with the players because we've been playing quite well. But you've got a bunch of idiots watching this game. And Ange Postecoglou, as much as Tottenham fans think he's an idiot, it was spot on when he said the game's been refereed by Stockley Park. It is being refereed. Absolutely stupid. We should have had a penalty and we should have had a goal. We should have been 2-0 up here. But the referee and VAR decided, do you know what? I feel sorry for West Ham. I feel sorry for Graham Potter. Let's be nice to them today. Let's be nice. Yeah. Fucking wankers. Excuse my language, sorry. Pure emotion. I'm sorry, when you're watching the game, it is pure emotion. Stupid. It's absolutely stupid. It really is. I feel a rank coming on. Anyway, here's Kudus now on the ball. Kudus on the right side, crosses it in, looking for Tell, doesn't find Tell, comes off a West Ham player for another Tottenham corner. West Ham now being a little bit pegged back here with about 9 minutes to go left of the first half. Tottenham need to score. Well, they should be 2-0 up already, to be fair, but we're not because the referee and VAR are the most stupidest people in the world. Yeah, I think there is a village missing an idiot, and it is the referee. Look, we'll get 6 corners to 1 to Spurs. We'll play it a bit differently this time. Here's Porro. Porro puts it in. Romero comes off another. It comes off another West Ham. Tottenham's 7th corner. A little bit different. Kudos played it short. There was Porro on the right-hand side. Crossed it in. And it did come off Paquetá, I think. Did it come off Paquetá? Let's have a look here. Yeah, it did. It came off a West Ham player. It is another corner. And it is 7th heaven. Could this be 7th heaven for Tottenham? Anyway, Kudos with the corner goes in. Oh, good header out by West Ham. Here's Walker Peters, tries to get it back. But here's Porro. Porro trying to find Kudos, but Kudos, he doesn't. Oh, it's Bergville now with the ball against Bowen. Bowen falls down, and I'm sorry. The West Ham woman fan that's laughing her head off because she knows that wasn't a free kick. Do you know, and Bergville's asking the ref, what the hell are you doing here, ref? Are you refereeing this game? Or are you being told what to do by people in your ear roll that are talking sweet something to you? What I don't want to see is get frustrated with the referee, with the decision guns against us, getting frustrated, getting a little bit heated, getting into stupid quarrels. We need to keep our calm, keep our focus. And, you know, it should work out for us in. But I tell you one thing, if we don't win this game or we get a draw out of this or say, heaven forbid, West Ham win, right, there needs to be serious questions asked about VAR. Whatever happens in this game, there needs to be serious questions asked about VAR and the refereeing of this game and why VAR felt it was entitled to disallow a perfectly good goal. It really needs to be. West Ham's cup final. Anyway, last 10 minutes, 19 passes to final third for Spurs, 9 crosses, 5 corners, 62% to 38 to West Ham in the last 10 minutes. Tottenham are starting to turn the screw a little bit. Surely the ref was man in the match. Yeah, I think he has been. He's been brilliant, the ref for West Ham. But it's West Ham now. On the attack, here's Walker Peters now. Walker Peters now to Bowen. Bowen on the left-hand side against Jed Spence and Simmons. Good defended. Oh, what's so... It got headed on by Mickey van der Ven. It came off Vicario's chest. And he was Bowen. It got deflected off Jed Spence. the Mickey van der Ven took it out of the way of Vicario. Vicario then went to Romero and then back to him again. Thank God that was all right. Anyway, here's Vicario now. Vicario kicks it long up the field. 5 minutes plus injury time, guys, before the end of the first half. It's Xavi Simons now. Simons for West Ham, for Tottenham Hotspur, running at them, looking for something, looking for angles. He finds Porro, finds Kudos instead. Here's Kudos now. Kudos running down the pitch, checks, finds Bergville. Bergville checks it in, looking for Matez Tell, doesn't find it, finds Simmons instead, doesn't find it, finds Paolunia. Here's Jed Spence. Jed Spence now on the left-hand side. There's Simmons looking for something. The cross in, looking for Bergville. Bergville doesn't, but Kudos does get it back. Kudos now, what can he do? No, it's the West Ham fans are booing. His power coming in. Oh! Bergville was trying for a bit of an overhead whirly there, but didn't get there. But Tottenham putting some pressure on West Ham at the moment. It's all Spurs at the moment. West Ham pegged back. Here's Bergville more in the game now. He's more into game, but he's Kudos now. The booing continues, gets deflection, goes out for Tottenham's 8th corner of the game. We've really dominated in the last 10 minutes, showing our class, showing the way we're going to play. And I'll tell you one thing, Tottenham do deserve the 3 points tonight. Big up, Gerard. You know what's going to happen after all that has happened. I know. I can see it happening already. West Ham has been a very stubborn nut to crack, I have to say. But here is, again, Mickey van der Ven against Fernandez, round 3. Corner comes in. Oh, nearly gotten ahead of Mickey van der Ven. The goalkeeper got a punt hand to it. It goes out to Simmons now. Simmons crosses it in, looking for Tottenham. Here's Kudos now. Kudos in the area. Kudos now runs past one, crosses it in. Oh, it's Mickey van der Ven. Romero tries it. The ball's around the 6-yard area like a pinball machine. It gets to go out for a Tottenham throw-in. Tottenham really putting the pressure on West Ham now. Here's Jed Spence now. Can Spurs go 1-0 up before half-time? Crosses in, looking for Tottenham. Tottenham West Ham header it out. Good header that was. Paolunia. Lovely little flip cross there to Kudos. Kudos now. Kudos just outside the West Ham area. Looking for options. Goes back to Paolunia. Paolunia now. Here's Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now plays it to the west. Here's Jed Spence now. Can Tottenham come in there? Oh, looking for something there. Comes back. Jed Spence gets it. Here's Simmons now. Simmons now. Foul. That is a free kick. I'll get off with it, referee. Come on. That was a free kick. And West Ham now get the ball back. An end of a tetchy first half here. Here's Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven. Great tackle from Mickey van der Ven. Stops the West Ham. Goes out for a throw-in. I don't know. I know. If you dive, then you should be booked for diving. I am sorry. That is what you do, right? You don't just say you dived and not book somebody. That was a free kick. Get on with it. Referee the game. Referee should be able to referee a game, not somebody stop the park telling them, listen, no free kick there. Don't give them a free kick, lads. Don't give them a free kick there. But anyway, here's Simmons now. Can Tottenham now break West Ham's hearts in the final few minutes of this first half? Nil, but really should not be 0-0. And Tell is not a striker. Please bring on Colo. Please bring on Colo. Here's Romero now, all the way back to Vicario. Look, nothing about Tell. He's working hard up front. He's trying his best, but he's not a striker. Put on Richarlison. Put on either Colo or Richarlison, please. One or the other. though I know Richarlison's not everyone's cup of tea, but Colo can play up there, and I think he'd be a far better asset than Mateus Tell. Coming up now to injury time as well, guys. Here's West Ham now. If they get to 0-0 half time, that's not a free kick, but the referee gives it anyway because he's a West Ham fan. Seriously. Anyway, coming up 30 seconds left of the first half. Looking for actions, looking for something to do. Sorry about the barking. This is the problem. I'm staying at my sister's house and she has 3 dogs. So I do apologise about the barking. But here's West Ham. Walker-Peters now. Walker-Peters now. To Paquetá. Paquetá. Trying to find Peters now against Simmons. Simmons now. To Paquetá. Paquetá now. Goes back. Looking for options. First half. 2 minutes added on of the 90. But here's Simmons. It lets it roll out. Sorry. Wrong one. Just put the 2 minutes up now. There we go. Should have it up there. 2 minutes to go. There's now back West Ham. Simmons trying to play it tight. West Ham take it up the line. Take it up the line. Sorry, Romero gets there. Big up to Romero. I will take a few minutes because I'm going to need to get a drink and that, guys. So at halftime, I will play the intro again. I actually play the old intro as I need to go and get a drink and that, but I will come back very quickly as I can to you guys. But big up to everyone that's watching. Do hit the like button and subscription. But here's West Ham now. West Ham on the last tack of the first half. And good tackle that was from Pedro Porro. Here is Kudos now. Kudos now. Porro kicks it long up the field. Good held on from Tell now. Tell to Kudos now. Kudos running. Tottenham looking to bring something forward. Can Spurs now break West Ham hearts in the last few minutes of this first half? Here's Jed Spence now. Spence looking for something. Is he going? That's a free kick. And he goes down, clutching his ankle a little bit. Let's have a look at it. Here's Jed Spence. It was Walker-Peters. It is Paquetá, the dirty little player. It's all right him saying it wasn't a free kick. West Ham players have been diving all over the place the first half, but it doesn't really matter. But anyway, it's going to be a free kick to Spurs. And Jed Spence is in loads of pain here. He is up. It's Simmons now with the free kick. There's Mickey van der Ven doing some talking, doing some little bit. There's the line where Walker-Peters has to. Can Spurs now? Can Spurs now break the West Ham? Here's now Simmons. Simmons with the free kick goes in. Oh, gets deflected out. Oh, I don't know what that was from Porro, but it was something. And that is the end of the first half, guys. Look, I'm going to need 5 minutes. I will be back, guys. So give me a few minutes. But it's a game where we should have been 2-0 up, to be fair. We should have had a penalty and Romero's goal should have stood. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I will be back. And I just need to go and grab a drink. Come on, you Spurs.
White shirts on the pitch, running fast through the night. Every heart beating loud under floodlit sky bright. So to London, stand strong, in the stands they belong. Voices echo like thunder to the close. his eyes. Glory's what he seeks. With every goal he flies, rising to new peaks. From the lane to far and wide, with the pride of the fight. On this journey we'll ride, with our passion burning bright. Up in Spurs we arise, eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. From the lane to far and wide, with the pride of the fight. On this journey we'll ride, with our passion burning bright. Up in Spurs we arise, eyes on the prize. Victory in sight with all our might. With all our might. With all our might.
Yeah, it comes through on the stream table.
Stop it. Quiet. Quiet down. Quiet.
Right. I'll be back later. Oh! Ow. What am I doing? Hello, I'm back. That didn't last long, did it? Anyway. Oh dear. Sorry I had you all that. And I'm not even sitting in my normal chair either, which is killing my back too. Right. Yeah, for the VAR does strike again. You know what? Do you know what? It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. I don't know where to start in that first half. I really don't. Look, you can rant all day about VAR. You really can. But I'm sorry, when a bunch of incompetent people that can't even do their job properly, then I'm sorry. Enough's enough. Enough is enough. Look, I thought when VAR was brought in, great for goal line technology, and that's it. If it's a goal, it's a goal. Fine. I think football's too fast for VAR. I think VAR works perfectly in rugby. It works perfectly in other sports, but it cannot work perfectly in football because we don't. I don't know if it's our league or if it's other leagues are like this as well. And I think it's only just the Premier League. Or it's the how we train the people to run the VAR. That's the problem. But I've been watching football a long time, and 9 times out of 10, that goal is given. And whatever difference they have done this season, I don't know what it is. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, and I'm so angry that VAR again is dictating how games are played. They're dictating what happens in the game. They're influencing the game, which is borderline of corruption, in my view. It is corruption. And you can talk all about West Ham when they should doing this. Tottenham should have had a penalty as well. But look, let's not get bogged down with that. Let's talk about the game with the players. I think, look, for me, I think the back four has been solid. I think the midfield's been okay. Simmons trying to get used to a new team, which I think is only normal. But for me, he's not fit and he really shouldn't be playing, and he's not a striker. But I mean, the whole game the first half is overshadowed by VARs. I just they've got it here. Do you know? You see there. So you got Fernandez and Van de Ven sort of handbags, right? Fernandez goes down clutching his face, realizes he's not going to get anything with the referee, quickly gets back up again. And then between himself and the referee, they push him into Romero. Romero goes into Walker Peters. The referee then doesn't give the goal. But let's have a look at this here again. Romero, he doesn't touch him. They're shoving this, pushing and shoving in the thing. And I'm sorry. Yeah, and I'm sorry. It is a goal. It's I'm sorry. Every time you look at it, it's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal. Yeah. And then the goalkeeper then puts his 10 purse worth in. Then he pushes into. He more or less falls over because of the domino effect. It's as Jamie as he says on the TV. I'm sorry. It's a goal. Every time you look at it, it's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal. There'll be an apology tonight from the PMG MLO or the referees corruption association. I mean Fernandez. What another thing as well? He went claiming that Van der Ven put him in the face. He didn't. So Fernandez should be booked then for fucking feigning an injury. Romero then should stood. We then should have had a penalty. And all this needs to be looked at. It needs to be looked at. I'll be back in a minute. Sorry, guys. Just give us 2 minutes. Sorry about that, guys. Really am sorry about that. Yeah, I will be glad to get back to me and doing my own setup there, where I'm a bit more organised and know where things are. I'm sitting on the most uncomfortablest chair ever. I'll get my own chair tomorrow back for the next Watchalong. I'm telling you now. Richie, I think, needs to come on, guys, for the second half, in my view. I know it's not what we want, or even bring Colo on. Bring Colo on, I think. Give him a chance up front. So I don't know. I'm just a bit. I don't know. I think we've played well the first half. To be fair, I don't think we've been that bad. I think if we just keep what we're doing, again, start the second half. Don't get overawed by the referee what he's doing. Don't let him. Don't West Ham will want them to possibly use it in their favour. Like, let's get Tottenham rattled here. I don't think we should be doing that. I think we just need to keep calm, keep doing what we're doing, and we will get a goal. The game will come to us. I've always said it. If you don't think you're going to win the game, come away with a point. You win your home games and you get points away from home. I just feel we got West Ham rattled a little bit. But I just feel that the more this game goes on and what's gone against us, I just feel it might just turn against it. Do you know, you get this thing at West Ham, don't you? We never win there. And I'd be absolutely fuming if we lose the game because of VAR and the referee have made an absolute cock up. And VAR try not to interfere with the game and not to overrule a referee decision. But if that decision is wrong, then shouldn't VAR step up and say, "I'm sorry, ref, you got that wrong"? Um, I don't know. It's just so. Oh, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's just. VAR for me, right? Is I think it needs either. I think it needs either the Premier League to come in and say, right, we're getting rid of it, or the FA to come in and say, right, we're not organizing, we're not, you know, we're not getting the right people in to do the right jobs. But that referee Gillette should not be refereeing another Premier League game. Really should not be refereeing another Premier League game. That is for sure. And big up to Philip Brady. He says Rev VAR strikes again. It does. Jared said the ref was standing straight, looking at Van der Ven getting rugby tackled to the floor. Fernandez didn't even see the ball that 1 minute. I know. And that's another thing as well. VAR, again, do not want to overrule the referee, but when there's a clear penalty, then why not just say, sorry, ref, you got that wrong? Or go and look at the monitor referee. Have another look at it. That's what the monitor's there for. Under 10 referees in local bet. That's so true. Playing well, but hard to beat 12 men. It is hard to beat 12 men. But this is the point. We shouldn't get rattled. We don't need to get rattled. We need to keep our calm, just keep our composure, and sorry, right, just keep our composure, I suppose, and just it will come to us. I'm very, you know, I think it will come to us. Even Craze and Gray said it was discussed in decision by the referee. But look, what do you expect? What do you expect? Seriously. No, I think it's good. I think West Ham are slightly rattled. I think West Ham will break. But we got to keep our composure. We've got to keep our composure. We've got to keep our concentration. We've got to keep our sort of way that we mustn't impasse where past Tottenham sides have been rattled by this and we've let it affect our game. We've got caught in the moment of injustice where this one, we've got to let it go. It didn't go for us, rightly or wrongly. We can argue about that after the game. The players can argue about it to the manager after the game or say about it in the post press conferences. Let's concentrate on the game. The players are back out for the second half. There is another huddle. It is Romero giving it. And hopefully Romero or Vicario saying to them, right, it's us against the world. Let's go out and let's beat this team. Let's do this. And I think Romero and Van der Ven have been absolutely rock at the back. Really has. But I'm sorry. There is Thomas Frank. He isn't happy. He's talking to Matt Wells and the other chairman. So not chairman. Thing, but it is West Ham to get us off and running in the second half. I'm really and then we do now. Tottenham are playing towards the south end of the London Stadium. West Ham playing toward the north side, and it's West Ham who have started so well. Here's Bowen with a shot that goes wide of the post. West Tottenham then weren't switched on at all. Lovely interchange. Paquetá to Bowen. Bowen to Fernandez. Back to Bowen. First time shot. Doesn't get it in the net. So 1-0. Sorry, the sun's in my face. There you go. There's Ben. Big up the guys. I do. I do. The nighttime games will be better because there'll be no sun up and my face won't look like I'm being tapped by the sun. Anyway, no changes, of course, at the first start, second half. But here's Bergville now. Bergville now running down that right hand side. Jed Spence. Jed Spence now. Go looking to cut it back to Simmons. Simmons gets cut out there from, I think, Fernandez. And it goes out, Walker Peters, and it goes out for a Tottenham throw in corner, their 10th of the game. Hear the Spurs fans in the background. I think 3,000 or 4,000 of them today singing, "Come on, you Spurs." That's what we want to see. Here's Simmons now. Here's Simmons now. Simmons now. Romero in there. Simmons now with the corner kick comes in. Here's Tottenham. Yes! It's Papa Sarr with the header. Tottenham take the lead straight at the start of the second half. Come on. Now, try to rule that out. Try to rule that out. You won't rule it out because you can't rule it out. There it is. There's redemption. There's sticking it up in your face. Come on, Tottenham. 1-0 up against West Ham. Come on. What a header. What a header that was from Papa Sarr. Absolutely brilliant goal from Spurs. We're 1-0 up. Come on, you Tottenham. And he does his little thing. There we go. Spurs 1. West Ham now. Now watch West Ham fall apart. Corner now from Simmons. And what a delivery that was from Xavi Simmons as well. Lovely outswinger to the back. There was unmarked Papa Sarr in the top roof of the net. Free header. Say what? That was just, thank you. That was your Christmas, birthdays, and New Year's Eve all rolled into one. There he is, top of the roof of the net. Come on. Now, that makes it all better. Yes. Yes. Come on. Now, let's go and get another. Let's get a second. Let's get a third. Let's go and really put West Ham into the ground now. Come on. West Ham will have to come at us now. West Ham do have to come at us. I do apologise about some, by the way. Anyway, hope that's not deflecting you from a watch along. Sorry, I do apologise. Anyway, here's Simmons now. Simmons now. It was yes, John 68 jumping around his room, jumping and running around the house, singing, "Come on, you Spurs." Absolutely overjoyed with that goal from Papa Sarr. And it is Tottenham 1, West Ham 0. But here's West Ham now. West Ham to Fernandez to Bowen. Tottenham defending not great. Ooh. But there is Vicario. He did get it. He bundled it. He should have kept it, to be fair. But he did bundle. But there was Fernandez. Fernandez to Bowen. Bowen then got a shot. He should have kept it, to be fair. He should have caught it. But he decided not. He decided not to catch it. And decided to, it came off his head. He was going to catch it. It came off his head and went out for a corner kick. Now, here's Ward-Prowse. Hand up in the air. There's Bowen against Tell. There's good punch out from Vicario. Good header in and straight down the throat of Vicario. And he collects that very well. Thank you very much. But anyway, now. Can Spurs make it 2-0? But here's Tottenham. Tottenham. Oh. What do you mean, Gerrard? No goal. Oh, yeah. Surely no goal. Yeah. The referee he wasn't looking. He wasn't looking. I am parked right in where the sun's coming in. I do apologise about this, guys. We are Tottenham, super Tottenham. We are Tottenham from the lane. The fans are singing that over the far end with their binoculars watching the game. Good header again. And what a corner from Simmons, by the way. Big up to Colin as well as become a new member. Big up to you, Colin. Really appreciate it. So good luck tomorrow. We know you can beat the City. We know we can make Manchester red again. It's all about making United great again. And that's what Man United fans want, as we're making Spurs great again under Thomas Frank and our new owners. Owners that have been owners, but new people that decided to do their job. But here's Sarr now. Sarr running forward, trying to get a kick, comes off the back of Kilman. Big up Giant. Giant says ref wasn't looking. He was checking brown envelope. That's what he was doing. He was checking the brown envelopes in his. He was checking, did he get his bobble machine? That's what he was looking up. Big up to your Column, though. I'm going for a 2-0 United win tomorrow, Column. I think you will be doing it. Guys, do get over to the Manchester United agenda as well. A channel very close to my heart, run by really decent people. Mr. B over there, Rio, Kev, of course, and also Column as well. I do get over there tomorrow. And as I think Column's doing the watch along for the Manchester derby. And let's see, can he be happy? Let's see. Let United make Column happy. Let's make him happy. Anyway, as we're happy, as we're 1-up at West Ham, and we're busting every balloon or bubble going because they've got the Barney the dinosaur mascot is crying in the corner looking for his bubble machine because he can't find it because Jed Spence nicked it and sold it to Del Boy. Now, that's not a free kick and not a yellow card. Referee, you've lost the plot. I am sorry. He never even touched him. He fell over. Let's have a look. Did he touch him? Oh, I'm sorry. The game's gone mad. The game has gone absolutely mental. It really has. It's gone mad. Serious to God. I think, look, Tottenham are winning. I think that's great. But I think the biggest thing to come out of this game is the officiating of the game. I think it's absolutely shocking. Anyway, West Ham with the free kick. He's talking to Simmons. Simmons saying to him, look, how's that? How's that not a yellow card, ref? That wasn't even a free kick. And the referee's, don't worry. He says, I've got a bobble machine. I'm all happy. I want to play with it. I want to get the game over with. Oh, talk about Gillette, the closest shave a man can get. I think Gillette's the worst referee a man can get. Anyway, here's Ward-Prowse with the corner. Good header all over the bar. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Good. Big up to your Colin, though. Thank you so much for coming over again, man. Really appreciate it. Colin's been here from the very start of the channel. Well, near enough since they rebranded the channel way back about 3 years ago. And with his insight, background work and all this, he really has made the channel it is today. So big up to you, Colin. Thank you very much for everything you do. Also Tequila and James as well, who work so hard in the background. Even when they're not on streams, they're doing bits and pieces in the background. So big up to the best team I've got. I think anyone in YouTube could ask for. Big, and also you subscribers as well. Keep coming back and keep giving me the chance to do what I love doing, which is talking Spurs and doing Spurs content, especially when the sun comes into my eyes. Thank God the sun's sort of going left a bit, so it's not so in my face. Anyway, enough about the sun enough about the sun and my face. Anyway, here's Tottenham. That's a free kick, and that should be a book. And it's a red card. Gillette there, and Mickey Van der Ven is saying, you get what you sow. You get what you sow. It is a horrendous tackle. That is a straight red card. Susuk's going. VAR are probably going to... of course, VAR are going to check this. Oh, Jesus. Now, if you know the Tottenham socks, it's literally been ripped open. You can see his... let's see. Oh, that's a freak. That is a red card. I'm sorry. That is an out of control tackle. Absolutely. Could have broken his leg. Could have broken his leg. And off he goes. West Ham down to 10 men. He won't be getting his bobble machine now, will he? It did look nasty, Giant. It did look nasty. But that is the first sending off of this season. Spurs 1-0 up. West Ham down to 10 men. 55 minutes gone. We are Tottenham, Super Tottenham. We are Tottenham from the lane. Yay! Now, and it's Susuk who's gone off as well. The number 28 for West Ham. He's going to go in and find his bubble machine now and play with that. just to take his mind off because he was sent off. There's the Tottenham trainers running off the pitch, going back to Thomas Frank. Operation Palunia is back up and running. Don't worry, he's okay. Palunia is not the $64 million man. He is the lone man. He is the lone man to go in there as the Lone Ranger. He does all the work in there, the donkey work, and snuffs out all the changes. But here's Simmons now. Simmons to Palunia. Palunia now to Romero, just inside the West Ham area. Romero puts it forward. Here's Bergville with a header. Oh, what a goal! What an absolute fantastic goal by Bergville. Absolute the keeper with a header. Soon as West Ham get a man off, Bergville scores an absolute cracker of a goal. 2-0 Tottenham. Come on, 3 points coming back to the lane. This is how we play. This is what we do. We turn up at West Ham. We bust their bubble machine and we take all 3 points. As I said, absolutely direct football. That's what it was. Direct football. What a pass though from Romero. Let's have a go. Simmons to Palunia. Palunia now to Romero. There is Romero. There is Bergville looking for the option. Romero run through 2 West Ham defenders. Looped the header over the top of the keeper. Really had no right to do that. What a goal. The goal of the game. Looped it beautifully over the top, over the West Ham keeper, into the back of the net. London Stadium in absolute silence. Stunned. Tottenham Hotspur end absolutely going mental. And the West Ham fans are leaving the stadium. They will be leaving it in droves. Or will Graham Potter be in charge for West Ham's next game? I doubt it, because the mighty Tottenham, the cockerel, has come to West Ham and it's burst every bubble it could find. Tottenham 2, West Ham 0. Come on, you Spurs. Right, so let me change that. Let me change to that. Let me go press there. Go back there. Now, Graham Potter isn't, yes, Graham Potter is in a lot of trouble now. For me, it's how many? How many can Spurs get? Can we win this 3 or 4-0? Do you know, why did I go for 3-1? I think always, do you know, last year I always go for 3-0, 3-0, 2-0. This year, I'm giving other teams a bit of a chance. But that is game, set, and match. It really is, Gerald. You're spot on. There's the Spurs fans absolutely loving it. Singing West Ham get battered everywhere they go. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. Here's Bergville with a long throw in. Can Spurs make it 3-0? Header of the... Oh! Goes out for a corner. Tottenham attack, 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 attack. That's what Spurs are doing at the moment. Really putting West Ham under a lot of pressure. And it's Durufa got out there. There's Kudos with a massive smile on his face. Really enjoying his return to the West Ham's ground. And he's absolutely overjoyed. A goal for him today will make the game for him, actually. But it's a corner kick to Spurs. West Ham down to 10. Romero doing some marshalling in there. Walker Peters against the Argentinian Bulldog. He's not going to win that, is he? There's a flick on from Palunia, and it goes out for a goal kick. So we're coming up to an hour gone. Spurs 2-0 up. I think Frank will start making some changes. But there is a change for West Ham already. It's a double change for West Ham. They're going to make a double switch here. They've had to. So I don't know who's coming on for West Ham. I will get that in a minute for you guys. But this does put pressure on Graham Potter. It really, really does. It really puts a lot of pressure on them now. I'd be surprised if he's still manager at West Ham before the next Premier League game. But it's West Ham now. It's Spurs now. Spurs to Porro. Porro now in their own area. Back to Romero. Tottenham will take the time now. They really will. Coming up to an hour gone. Spurs 2, West Ham 0. Goals from Papa Sarr on the 46th, 47th minute. And Bergville a couple of minutes ago as well with a beautiful bullet. Sort of looping header. It was a cross, a brilliant pass by Romero. He went through 2 West Ham players, got a lovely flick on the ball, and he looped it over the West Ham. Keeper had no chance, but here's Jed Spence now. Jed Spence crosses it in. Oh, Kudos looking for something. Collects the ball. Recycles it brilliantly. gets it, loses it, gets it, goes out for a Tottenham throw-in. Spurs dominating the game. Come on. This is what we want to see. Harry Potter, I believe some Spurs wanted that. Yeah. I think he needs to go back to Hogwarts now and just, do his play with his magic. There is that dirty cheating West Ham Fernandez going off the field. He should have been sent off for failing injury. I think that's Walker Peters coming off as well. No, it's Somerville that's coming off. I'm surprised at that. So Somerville and Galuma are Galuma and Magasa are on. I think West Ham have got one of their new signings, 17 million from Monaco have just come on as well, making his West Ham debut. But what a game in a sort of atmosphere. It's not great. West Ham's confidence will be rock bottom, and it shows, doesn't it, that the Forest game, I think, was more of a Forest self-inflicted than it was West Ham playing well. I am out. Just thought I would just pop in a quick smash the like and go. West Ham back in your sodding box. Catch up later. Big up to you, Mr. Simpson. Great to see you in, and thank you for hitting the like, and thank you for hitting the like button. Really means a lot, man. Big up. Berg doesn't know how to throw the ball in. I don't know, Jerry. Been a bit harsh. Come on, we're winning. Come on, be happy. Be deluded like me. Come on. You want to be. Want to be deluded like me. Anyway, here is Palunia. Palunia now looking for options. Runs in, finds Bergville in the middle. Bergville, lovely crossfield ball to the left, to the right-hand side to Jed Spence. Jed Spence now against Bowen. Bowen lets him pass it back to Bergville. Bergville now goes past one. Here's Jed Spence now. Goes past two. Here's Jed Spence going past two. He goes out for another corner for Spurs now. Can this be goal number 3 from another corner? Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. Anyway, corner number 13, I think, for Tottenham Hotspur. There's Walker Peters and Romero. That's such a mismatch. It really is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's such a mismatch. I mean, Romero's got anyway. Simmons with another corner coming in. Keeper out. Oh, Poro was going to go for that, I think. But anyway, he finds Tell. Tell now. What can Tell do? Tell now. Trying to find something. Finds Palunia. It's Bergville now. Bergville. Oh, it's 3-0. And it's Mickey van der Ven who gets Tottenham's third. We're not just out there. We're going to win. Come on. 3-0 for Mickey van der Ven. The man that I don't know what I'm saying, but come on. Yes, 3-0. And we've got half an hour of the game to go. This should be a 4 or 5-0. It really should be. Goals are flowing. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. It is, Gerard. It is Christmas. Tottenham now 3 wins and 1 defeat to start the season. 3 points and away from home as well. Undefeated away as well. We've scored 5 goals away from home, not conceded 1 yet. And West Ham fans are leaving the stadium in their absolute droves. There was Tell, run it past it. Lovely interchange. Bergville done some beautiful work there. Pass it off to Mickey van der Ven. A beautiful shot from Mickey van der Ven as well. Into the left-hand corner of the goal. Into the back of the net. Come on. 3-0. Tottenham Hotspur. Let's go and get 4. Why not make it 5? And there is Graham Potter looking a lot more thinking, oh shit, I'm going to lose my job. 64 minutes, what a pathetic fan base. I know, Shamu. But look, we do it ourselves. Every fans do that. Do you know what I mean? Every fans do leave when they've seen enough. They pay the money to expect their team to put a performance in. And I'm sorry, they haven't. The second half has been men against boys. And I think once the first goal went in, as sadly as it sounds, West Ham heads dropped. But here's Mickey van der Ven. Lovely. And it goes out for a goal kick. No, you see, Bowen's not even trying for that. Either that, they're giving up on the manager or the West Ham manager. And there's Vivian Lewis, Charlie Lewis with Vinay and Johan Lang looking very looking very happy. Vivian there, smiling like a Cheshire cat. She really is. And there is. I think they have a difficult decision to make. Yeah, come back, lads. Yeah, come back. There's more goals happening. Yeah, come back. Don't leave now. Loads of white seats now. You can see how empty it's getting. No, I'm not going to do that, Gerard. No, sorry. Very sorry for her, but you know, Daniel Levy leaves Tottenham. We go away to West Ham and win there for the first time since Jose Mourinho. We don't just beat West Ham, we spank them. You know, new dawn. A new dawn has broken over Tottenham Hotspur. The cockerel is crowing again. And Thomas Frank is the man to take us to the promised land again. Dermo, tell those spammer fans to come back. There's more to come. Yeah, do come back, lads. It's not over yet. Now, who we got coming on here? We've got Udogie with a headband and Richie coming on as well. Yeah, they are coming. And Callum Wilson is coming on. West Ham anyway. Bergfield, long throw in. Good header out. It's Kudos. Oh, over the top of the bar. He's gone for a volley. Oh, unlucky. What damn long throws are going to be? They're going to cause a lot of teams problems this season. Sorry, I do apologize. And it's Wilson, and it is Paqueta's coming on. I bet he's regretting not moving to Tottenham. I bet he's going there thinking, I should have moved to Spurs on deadline day. Should have moved to Tottenham and had the chance. I don't want to be at West Ham. He might be playing under a new manager in the next few weeks. Anyway, goal kick to West Ham United. Come on, Tottenham. Lovely long kick from Emerson on the field there. Good header. That was Palunia. Again, he will not be beaten. Again, away from home. An absolute perfect performance by Tottenham. 5 goals scored, as I said, in 2 away games, and only not one conceded yet. You know, it's absolutely phenomenal performance by Tottenham today. And we don't look like we're going to concede. I know people can say it's only West Ham. Yeah, but it is only West Ham, but West Ham can score. But that is Richarlison wearing tracksuit bottoms, or has he got shorts on? But here's Bowen. Bowen now to West Ham, trying to find something, trying to spark something with the West Ham fans. And a lot of left, guys. A lot of West Ham fans have left. Here's Bowen. Bowen now crosses it in. Good save that was from Vicario. And it is still 68, 70 minutes, 20 minutes, 22 minutes to go, guys, in this game. And there's a lot of empty seats at the London Stadium as Tottenham Hotspur come to town and take all 3 points back. Big up to you, Giant 68 as well. Spurs subs incoming. Yes, they are. And it's Udogie. I think Udogie for Spence, and I think Richarlison for Tell, I think will be the Tottenham substitutes. Coming up now, back now to Palunia, Tottenham in their own half. Romero now looking for options, looking for something. Simple pass, straight forward to Tell. Tell finds Bergville, Palunia to Bergville. Bergville now running cross. Is he going to put? He does a lovely chip ball to the right-hand side to Porro. There is Bergville. Bergville absolutely playing out of his skin in the second half. But here's Sarr now. Sarr to Kudos now. Can Kudos make it 4-0? Kudos gets tackled. He doesn't. It goes back now. Here's Porro. Porro now. Back to Romero. Romero now. Lovely chop ball. Lovely header back there. Looking for Bergville. Doesn't find it. Finds Palunia. Palunia now to Porro. Porro now. Looking for options. Here's Sarr. Papa Sarr now. Porro takes over. Porro goes past 1, goes past 2, goes past 3. Here's Kudos. Kudos tries to curl it in. It's offside anyway. And that is a stupid rule. Can they please get rid of it? Because it's a heap of shit. Anyway, it is Jen Spence that's coming off for Udogie. So Udogie making it. He looks like Rambo coming off. And it's Xavi Simons that's coming off for Richarlison. Xavi Simons coming off after 70-minute mark. Absolutely great debut from Xavi Simons. Really, really impressed with him today, guys. There is Jed Spence as well. Absolute cracking game for Jed Spence. And there's Simons. Seems a bit downbeat coming down, but he'd be pleased with that. He'd be pleased with his debut. I thought he played well today. And there's Jed Spence. Good effective down that left-hand side between Spence and Xavi Simons. So I'm really good. There's Udogie. There's Richarlison. Now, Udogie coming on looks like Rambo coming on. He's got a bandana around his head. He looks like a version of Rambo. And there is the pigeon man himself, Richie, in the rich frame of form. So Richie will go up front. Tell will go onto the left-hand side in his more natural position. And I think I wouldn't be surprised if Richie gets a goal today. Come on, Richie. There's Xavi with a big smile on his face. Absolutely cracking debut. Well played, sir. Absolutely well played. Will we see our other player we bought, Kulu? Will we see him? Hopefully we will. We might see him with about 10 minutes to go or 3 minutes to go. He may get his Spurs debut today, or they may wait to Champions League in Tuesday. Game stats: West Ham 3 goals, 6 shots. 6 shots by first half, no goals, 4 shots, 1 on target, 6 shots, 3 on target. XG 0.27 to 0.5. I do not get what XG means. Somebody will have to explain to me XG, because I'm an old football fan. I have no idea what XG means. I really need it explained to me. But here's Fernando. Well tackled that was by Romero. Absolutely. The tackle reminded me of what Bobby Moore did to Pele in the 1970 World Cup. That sort of tackle. But his kudos now. Kudos to Sarr. Sarr now to Romero. Romero to Udogie. Udogie now to Tell. Tell now. Is it Tell on the wing? I think it is Tell on the wing. Anyway, lovely ball to Kudos now. Kudos now. Kudos goes past one. Goes back. Finds Porro. Porro finds Palunia. Palunia now. Here is unlucky. Doesn't get it back, but he does. Here's now Sarr. Sarr. My arse hurting. Big up to Sarr to Palunia. Palunia back to Vicario. A Vicario now to Palunia. No, it's Mickey van der Ven. Mickey van der Ven now to Udogie. Udogie coming on in the second half. Here is now Tell. Tell to Bergville. Bergville now looking for options. Goes past one, goes past two. Crossfield into Palunia. Palunia now looking for options. Here is Udogie. Udogie now to Bergville. Bergville crossfield ball looking to get Porro in. Header out by West Ham. Tottenham putting the pressure on. Here is Tell now. Lovely little flick from Tell. Lovely flick now. Here's Udogie now. What can Udogie do? Here's Palunia. Oh, we got stopped by Bowen. That was going in the left-hand corner, right-hand corner of the net. He really pelted that, didn't he? And again, oh, hang on. I haven't changed the scoreboard. Nobody told me. Nobody realised. Sorry, guys. There we go. 3-0. Sorry. Brennan Johnson is coming on. Kulu's coming on as well. And who else is coming on? I think Kulu is about to come on, guys. Oh, yeah. Give that a free kick, yeah. See, ref, that is a free kick. You're allowed to give them. But, you know, you've been... Oh. Johnson's coming up. Go on, Brennan. Go on. Go on. Show them why I like you so much. Go on. Show them why I put so much faith in you and so much of my time as a Tottenham fan that I think you're a great player. Prove everyone wrong. Prove everyone why I think that of you. And then you will see. Good header out from Udogie. Udogie now to Tell. Tell loses it. I think Tell will be the ones coming off. There's Richie. Richie coming back, trying to do some defensive work. Working hard. Running around like a headless pigeon that he is. But he's a good... I love Richie, right? I don't think he's the greatest player in the world, right? He's not a great striker, but... Odegaard as well. So we are changing our wingers. But here's Bergville now. Bergville now to Richie. What can Richie do? Richie looking to Kudos. Kudos, lovely little bit of skill from Kudos there. West Ham are really missing him. And we got him. Anyway, Here's Palunia. Can Spurs make it 4-0 before the substitution comes on? Here's Kudos now. Is he going to get every cheer, every pass being cheered by Spurs fans? Oh, it's gone in. No, it's gone out. No, it's gone out because it was a corner. It's a goal kick because the ball went out before the ball was crossed. So there will be a couple of substitutions here. Odegaard, Danso, and Brennan Johnson coming on. No Kulu. We didn't, maybe because Kulu is not match fit. Yeah. Is Johnson coming on? Yeah, he is. Giant 68. Johnson, Odegaard, and Danso. So either Spurs are going 5 at the back or they're bringing off Romero or Mickey van der Ven. Goal kick, West Ham, long up the field. Good head, good flick on, but there is Tottenham again. There's Mickey van der Ven. All the way back to Vigario. Good stuff from Spurs. Really good performance in the second half. It's so refreshing to see a team being coached and playing well. If this was, no disrespect, but if this was Ange, I don't think we get this type of performance or this type of result. I'm sorry. I think West Ham would have beaten us today under Ange. Under Thomas Frank, it's professional. It's done. His tactics were spot on. I think he out-tacticked Harry Potter or Graham Potter. And I think Tottenham been absolutely fantastic. And what a way. I mean, what a result. To go away to West Ham, we haven't won that, as I said, since Jose Mourinho was in charge. And we won that 2-1, I think. And you look at the games we've had since then, the disappointing results, the pathetic performances. This is a performance that Tottenham are back. And we're back. And we're back under Thomas Frank. And we're playing better. As I said, away from home. 5 goals scored, non-conceded in 2 games away from home. Do you know, we wouldn't get that. And this is a new era today. No Daniel Levy, a new era for Spurs. And we started with a 3-0 win. Now Enoch and Vivian and her brother have to back the manager. They have to back him with the players. That will be, it should be 6 on the day. Yeah. Do you know what? I think Spurs might get another one. I think we might get a 4th. It should have been 6 if you look at the goal that should have stood and the penalty. You're looking at 5 there straight away. But here's Matthias Tell now on his natural left wing, playing well. Matthias Tell getting the crawl cross, or gets deflected, and it goes into the goalkeeper's hand. We're coming up with 10 minutes plus injury time to go. Bergville with his hand up in the air. Richie playing up there. Tottenham playing more of an attacking game now, not so defensive. Maybe they feel comfortable. And the ball has gone up. The referee will put his hand up to stop the play, and he will start doing this. That means substitution. So Matthias Tell is coming off for Wilson. Odegaard, number 28, is coming on for Spurs. Do you know what? First half, not great. Worked hard. Second half, I think once he went out the ring, it was a bit more defensive. Bergville was coming off as well. What a performance from Bergville. I really have to think about my predicted lineup and my player ratings for this, but I am going to give a few 9s out. 2 people going to get one person's going to get a 9. I'm telling you that now. He's been he scored a goal. He assisted one as well. Yeah, we need another goal to be equal in goal difference. Yeah. And there's Thomas Frank telling Bergville, that is why I pick you. There's Tell as well. He's getting a good clap in the back as well. Brennan Johnson, go on. Show them why I think you're a good player. Wilson Odegaard, the French wizard on there. And there's Danso as well. I don't know who the third player was taken off, by the way. Oh, it's Mickey van der Ven. And Thomas Frank, I'll tell you one thing. They're loving the manager so much. There's so much of I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because Daniel Levy's. So we've got Bergville, we've got Johnson on for Bergville, Odegaard on for Tail, and Kevin Danso on for Mickey van der Ven. I don't know what is it because of Daniel Levy leaving. There seems to be a cloud lifted up over White Hart Lane, over the Tottenham crowd, over the Tottenham team. I really do believe that. But here's Porro now. Running fully. They're looking for Sar now. Here's now. Oh, ball down. That's a free kick. No, it's not. Said the referee. Again, the referee not refereeing the game. Doesn't know what a free blow. He doesn't know what the thing in his hand should do with it. He's looking at it. What do I do with this thing in my hand? Do I blow it? Do I wave it around? It's a whistle. It's a free kick. You blow it and you give a free kick. That's what you do. You're a referee. Apparently, you passed all the tests. I'm beginning to think you got your referee license from a dodgy man round the corner at the job centre. And I think you pay 50 quid for it as well. Dermo, you saying Dracula has left the castle? Yeah, Dracula has left the castle. Oh dear. I forget her brother's name. Is it Carl or is it Colin? I forget what his name is. The Vivian Lewis's brother. But I say they'd be pretty impressed today. I think everyone will be today. He got it in the Kinder Egg. Yeah, I think he did. Anyway, 9 minutes ago plus injury time here. Spurs 3-0 up here. And what a performance by Tottenham Hotspur. We have come away from home. I should have went for 3-0. Like it was last year, I was supposed to win 2-0. The keeper was saying, damn, you got to give the opposition a goal. And I should really think we're not like handball anymore. We're not going to concede. But anyway, here's Danso on the ball. I love the way Tottenham actually... do you know what? It's not this attack. It's absolutely proper tactics football. And it's plain to see how good this squad is compared to how we were on the ranch. It's night and day. The Ange won us a trophy. Brilliant. A day I'll never forget. A long live in my memory. But, Brendan Johnson, you really do not do me any credit, do you? When you do shit stuff like that, there's me praising you, and you go and do a stupid thing like that. Seriously. I have to say West Ham have very nice coloured seats. You think being claret and blue, they'll have a few claret seats in there, wouldn't you? Yeah, free kick. We've learned something, guys. The referee knows how to use a whistle. He's figured it out what it's for. It's only taken him 82 minutes and 41 seconds. He's worked out how to use a whistle. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, it's groundbreaking stuff. A few West Ham fans there thinking there's a West Ham Rangers, mate. Do you think we should... You see that fella there standing in our dugout? He's going, yeah. I want him sacked. Do you know what? I think that as well. There's a few West Ham fans looking at each other thinking, will he be there? Yeah, White Hart Lane. I missed that old ground, Gerard. I missed the old White Hart Lane. How dare he leave? You take White Hart Lane away from me. How dare he? I didn't ask for the new stadium. That is fantastic. But I didn't ask for it, though. Dermo read through was his bubble blower. Yeah, he thought if he blew it, bubbles might start coming out of it. Maybe that's it anyway. If you are looking for more football, not on this channel, I don't know where, but on the telly tonight, tomorrow there's some good games. Burnley versus Liverpool tomorrow is 1 o'clock on a certain television site. And then at 4:30, you do not want Sky Sports. You do not want TNT. All you want is the Man United agenda and Colin doing a watch along. I think he's doing one. And go over to that channel for the best Manchester derby in the business. And also on Fifth Tier Podcast as well, which this game is also being broadcast on. Now, I was doing a Premier League podcast. It's been rejigged. It's been reformed. I will be doing it again. You mean the Mickey Mouse stuff? Oh, come on, Gerald. Be nice. Be nice. I will be doing. I'm just trying to get the right people involved in it. Also, I'm involved in a Champions League podcast as well, which will be coming out on the channel. Me, Brenny, the Arsenal fan. I think we're having the Chelsea fan, the Newcastle fan, and Liverpool fan as well. We'll be talking all things Champions League. And we're not just talking about our team, talking about the whole Champions League as well. So I'm looking forward to that next week. That will be on Tuesday, guys, at 1 o'clock. Don't forget, it's the podcast, Irish Lads Talk Spurs. We're going to go over the West Ham game. We're going to talk about the Irish situation and that. And then on Tuesday night, you got the watch along. I might have to do the Dave's podcast later in the week because the game on Tuesday. But do you know we've got a lot coming up next week on the channel, and I need to get my chair from home, which I'll be going back tomorrow and getting it because my ass feels like my ass is really killing me in this chair. Anyway, it's made it a lot easier watching Tottenham win. To be fair. But anyway, here's Vicario. Vicario now 5 minutes, 4 minutes left plus injury time. More West Ham fans leaving. They're going home. They've had enough. They're going to cry into their jelly jills and go to their missus or their mum and go, we lost today. And she's going to go, poor you. Don't worry. Here's a cup of brothel. Have that and go to bed. As for what the West Ham owner's going to say to Grey Harry Potter, I don't know. They're going to send it back to Hogwarts, I think. Romero to Palunia. Palunia, Tottenham playing some professional possession stuff. Dermo, is it true Tuesday, right? You called for Stephen Kenny to take up? No, it wasn't true. No. I think Roy Keane should get the job. I do. I think Roy Keane should become the Ireland manager. But more about that in the Irish Lads Talk Spurs podcast. Anyway, here's Odegaard. Odegaard now to Udogie. Udogie crosses it in. Oh, over the head of Richie. I think Richie was getting ready to go with that. Tottenham are looking for a fourth here. Now, fourth, Gerrard is right, would take us on equals point with them lot down the road, who did beat Nottingham Forest today. Not surprisingly, because they, basically you think they would. Anyway, here is Tottenham again. Danso now to Udogie. Every time I look at him, he looks like Rambo. Do you know he's watched too much Rambo films? West Ham about to make a substitution as well. Maybe the last of the Graham Potter era. Roy wouldn't take any crap from players. They are scared. Yeah, that's what we need. I don't really want. I think what happened the other night was a nightmare. I don't think it happened. I think Armenia is somewhat, is totally abysmal. Finally got my team right. I just want my national team to play well. But anyway, here's Porro. Porro loses it. West Ham get it back, but Porro trying to chase it back. Brendan Johnson do what he normally does, nothing. He's really been poor since he's come on, actually. There he is in the centre circle at the back post. Odegaard to Udogie. I'm going to keep calling him Rambo now. I think Udogie's turned into Rambo. Here's Sarr now to Porro. Porro, he's going to put a cross in. He is. What a beautiful cross headed out by West Ham. Porro looking to get the ball back. Doesn't. West Ham try to get it out. Doesn't get out far. Good tackle. That was from Palunia. Palunia now looking to get it back. Doesn't. Porro tracks back. Coming up to a couple of minutes go for the end of the game, guys. Here comes West Ham now. Walker Peters against Ramp. I'm going to call him Udogie. There we go. Walker Peters does get by Udogie, and he doesn't. The referee plays advantage. It's Bowen now. Bowen on the left hand. Not many West Ham fans left in the stadium at all, by the way. And there will be boos after this. There will be massive boos after this. Seriously, Dermo, surely if you took 11 players from the League of Ireland, they would do better than Greed. Do you know what? I agree with you 100%. I'd talk about that comment at the end. Yes, Dermo, the Stephen Kinney redemption arc. Yeah, right, Carl. I never want to see that man. I have to see him in League of Ireland, to be fair. But anyway, we're coming up to the last minute of the game. Spurs this game's been over, but we've been just a bit like a training session. But here's Palunia now on the ball. Palunia to Papasar. Papasar now on the ball, just inside the West Ham area. Now we're on the left wing. Pass it back to Udogie. Udogie to Sarr. Tottenham passing it at will here. Crossfield ball from left to right. Beautifully crossed to Porro. Porro traps it. Absolutely brilliant with his right foot. Pays it all the way back. Why do you go back? Go forward. Go forward. Romero. Danso. Here's now Odegaard. Tottenham taking it slowly. We're coming in to time added on. So let's see how much. I reckon it'd be a minute. I think it'd be a minute at least. Or maybe 2 because of the substitutions. Let's see now. We get, come on, Rev, come on. We get 5. I don't know where to get 5 minutes from. It's not like West Ham are going to come back and win the game. I suppose you didn't try to give 15. minutes or something like that. Big up, Carl. Come on, you Spurs. Come on, Spurs. One our goal for the road. Oh yeah, get one more goal for the road. Yeah, come on. Here's Brendan Johnson now. Johnson back to Porro. Porro now to Johnson. Lovely cross from Johnson. Bit out, header out by West Ham. Here's Papasar now. Papasar to Burnley, to Porro now. Papasar back to Porro. Can Porro put a beautiful cross in? He can. There's Johnson. Oh, how did he miss that? Seriously. The keeper made the double save. It was offside as well. I hate that fucking rule. But kudos with a shot. Absolutely great save from the West Ham keeper. What a cross from Porro as well. Here was Porro. Lovely cross ball in. Volley on there. Oh. If that went in, it would have been a goal and then would have been all right. And Spurs would have been 4-0 winners. West Ham have made their final change of the game. Ward-Prowse has come on. Andy Irvine, Irvin from Scotland, number 39, has come on for West Ham. And I know Tony, who watches the channel from time to time, I don't think he'd be happy tonight. I'll tell you one thing, though. I think Thomas Frank has, I think what's happened over the last 2 weeks has breathed new life into Tottenham Hotspur. Lovely crossfield ball to Papasar. Papasar now looking to bring it forward. Can Spurs get a fourth before the end of the game? We've got 3 minutes left of this game. We're deep into injury time against 10-man West Ham. Absolutely great stuff from Spurs. Have dominated since the sending off. It's been all Spurs, and Spurs have really made the extra man count. We've been brilliant today. No, he never played for Ireland, Gerald. Did Johnston play for Ireland before he is a junior? I don't know if he did or not, actually, Gerald. I need to check on that. I don't know which Johnston you mean. If you mean Craig Johnston, the ex-Liverpool player, he was South African. But here's Johnson now. Johnson, kudos. Oh. It's going out for a corner. I mean, what a Romero has been brilliant today. He really has. There was Johnson, Richardson let it go. Oh, it was going in, but it was well defended. He really wants his goal, doesn't he, against his old club? He really wants his old. He wants his goal. And there was Paulunia saying, "Why did you not leave it? I was going to score." But kudos saying, "I wanted it because I want to score against West Ham. I want to start right." There's nobody in the stadium to see him score anyway. I mean, it's so empty, you can hear a pin drop. Coming up anyway, 93 minutes. Deep into injury time. Can Spurs score fourth? Dermo, are you watching on Sky? If so, how did our mate? What do you mean, how did our... Which mate? It's another corner for Spurs. Oh, I'll tell you one thing. I've got him very low in my background and my ear. He's been very actually complimentary at Tottenham, to be fair. He's rated us really well. He's given us good. He's really praised us well, to be fair. I think he's got Des Romero. And look, to be fair, Walker Peters, a bit of a mismatch against an Argentinian bulldog and Walker Peters, who looks like he should be going back to school. It looks like a puppy against a big dog. The big dog's going to win. That goalkeeper's really starting to push his luck. Oh, header on. It was from Paulunia, and he was trying to flick it on, and he didn't get it. And we're sort of into the last few seconds of the game now, guys. I have to go for Bergville. Bergville, for me, gets man of the match. 1 goal, 1 shot, 27 passes, 24 completed, passing accuracy, 89%. Absolutely spot on. There's Kulu and Bentancur. Kulu looking a little bit, I didn't go on, boss boy. Bentancur saying, I've got 6 months left of my contract, but I want to sign a new one. They need to sign Bentancur up very soon. And I think that is a free kick to Spurs, but I think that will be that. What a brilliant result, Carl. You're absolutely really happy with that. top 2 as well. And Tottenham Hotspur have come to the London Stadium. They have not just beaten West Ham, they have trounced West Ham. They have burst their bubbles. They are going home with the 3 points. And I think, am I right, Tottenham goes second in the league. I think. But Papasar with a beautiful header at the start of the second half. The first half will be talked about tomorrow, I tell you that. Then a Bergville with a looping header over the top of the West Ham player. And then he set up Mickey van der Ven with the third goal. Absolutely brilliant goal for Mickey van der Ven. An absolute great performance. 2 wins, 2 away from home. 5 goals scored, non-conceded. There is Vivian Lewis. There's Vinay. There is Johan Lang. There is her brother, whose name completes me. Absolutely. A new era, a new start of Spurs. We are back, and we're back on the road, and we're winning as well. I'm beating away from home. Absolutely over the moon with that performance. If I say anything about West Ham, I'd be deeply worried. If I was a West Ham fan, you were woeful today. And I think Graham Potter will be the next manager sacked. Got 23 points from Spurs players in my fantasy team. You know, I haven't even checked mine. There will be a fantasy team this week as well, guys, for you as well. I always do one. But absolutely great performance by Spurs. Brilliant performance today, guys. But look, that is it. That is the watch along. Thank you all for joining me. We are back tomorrow at 8 o'clock with final score. Final score normally comes after the watch along, but I've just had to change things around a little bit. So tomorrow at 8, join us for final score as Tottenham Hotspurs would pin the bins out of this game. You know, and there is going to be 1 or 2 players getting a 9 for me and my player ratings, and an 8 as well. No player's going to get lower than an 8 for me tomorrow because I think they've all been fantastic, absolutely brilliant. Going over to the Tottenham fans now to clap them. And the travelling supporters, there's Bowen and Ward-Prowse, I think, talking, do you know what's happening? I think West Ham are in a load of trouble. I really do. And if they don't, if the manager doesn't get sacked, I don't know what will happen. But guys, that is it. The league table is now coming up. We are up to second points. Joint top, Bournemouth on 9, Liverpool on 9, Tottenham on 9, Arsenal on 9. Tottenham are joint top. We've got 1 goal short of Arsenal. I mean, whoever thought that? But Liverpool have to play. Chelsea have to play. Everton was 0-0 today. Sunderland was 0-0. Palace was 0-0. Newcastle won 1-0. Fulham won 1-0 as well today, guys. Of course, Bournemouth won 2-1. Arsenal won 3-0 against Nottingham Forest. So I'm just waiting for them to go to the bottom half of the table to see who's at the bottom. Also, Brighton lost 2-1. Forest lost 3-0. Leeds lost 1-0. West Ham are in the bottom 3. Wolves are rock bottom 4. 4 defeats out of 4. Aston Villa get the first points of the season today. They got 2 points as well. They're in the bottom 3. West Ham are there with 3. Brentford tonight have a chance to go up into top half of the table. Man City have a chance, might be in the bottom 3 tomorrow night. Who knows that? But guys, thank you all for watching. Got 15 points, so happy with that. I'm over the moon with Spurs. But come on, you Spurs. 3-0 winner at West Ham. Come on. Let's continue this. See you tomorrow at 8. Come on, you Spurs. And Big Thomas Frank, we trust.
Eyes on the prize.